let me... I think this sound was still a bit... Doesn't that sound fun? Not so sure. It's too noisy. So what are you doing? Up and down, up and down, up and down. We need to make this make sense now. So, what on earth? Oh my gosh. Okay, we are back where we left off from the previous episode. We've built this mega cargo line which covers just half of the map. So I feel these century hubs, I've called them, will crisscross the map and try and connect everything up and utilize all the industries. That is one of my goals for this map. Will be an end point for when this map's finished and we can go on and start a brand new one together. Doesn't that sound fun? So this is our very first good produced at this factory over here next to the Century Hub here at Sidmouth, and we're just going to drop it off now. That didn't put us in a profit, but oh well. I'm just going to get all this ready for more development because it's going to happen. It's coming. She's a coming. Now there's no transport port here. Got no way. I mean, this station doesn't even connect to this part of the town. So let's change that. Maybe I will add a second track. The metro is profitable, it does well. Not so sure if I want to double up the entire track. I like the single track, and of course I cannot put a second track over that three lane road for some reason, so it's going to stay the way it is. I'm just going to add a way in from this side of the station. I have things here, and of course I think just these three, and that can stay open, that can stay open. Don't ask me why, that's how my brain is thinking. So there we go. Not so full. You sometimes make money, sometimes don't. That's okay. Like, yeah, we're working. So until I have a fuel refinery hooked up to here, it's not going to do much because we have loads of plastic. Both of the plastic factories in the map are already working. So 24 people in there, built in 2008. It's 2021 already! Wow. I don't like this. Can we not? If that's what you want to do, then we'll follow the metro. Like that. We'll take away the trees. And then we'll add some turfs. It's gonna be all. Okay, right. So quickly, I have two bus routes circling here, so I wonder if I could tunnel. I do have this bridge. It's out of town though. Let's check out the emissions! 101. Is it still 90%? Where I would help if I could see my towns. Sidmouth is still very poor. Bummer. Until that airport is moved. And that sawmill was meant to be going extinct. I think the airport's going to have to move over here. Which sucks. But the metro could service the airport. So this would come along a bit more. Maybe a tunnel. What do we look like here? I mean, the landscaping is fine. If I was to, that's 3.8, that's 6, 13, 8, so this would vanish. All of this is 3, 4, 3, this would vanish. I don't love the airports being right on the end of the map because then it kind of ruins the illusion when we do drive-thrus. of watching the planes land and things. But for the sake of the growth of Sidmouth, which I might relocate my headquarters to. Yeah, it's too noisy. Even in midsummer, it's poor. Where are the residential people? Here. So an airport here wouldn't hurt. It just depends. And we have this back road here, so if anything, this sawmill, we'll just pick it up over here. I don't plan on, well, obviously I do plan on using it because I want to use every industry. So the only issue is that I now have a tram line coming this way. Look at all this infrastructure. It doesn't connect to the steel mill, which is okay. The fuel import line, you are coming to this side of the city, so it would work. And obviously the trucks are also going through the residential area. So, and it's also going here. So if I was to move the airport, let's build a new one first. We'll do cargo, hangar, yes. 2 terminals, landing direction. We have a hill here, so why don't we do right? Okay. So, they're going to take off there. It's going to cost a lot of money. We have a sawmill right there. I mean, that's okay. New airport is in a figure. I need a second runway. Do I really need the second runway? There is a total of... That grain 2 is a right glitch. There's only... What are you doing? There's only 2 lines that operate from this airport, so let's just leave it. So I now need poor tram line. This is gonna... I mean... I do believe, right, let's configure. Let's have... Oh, I need a second main building. Let's have the main building here. Why does... Okay, that goes away. That is cargo, and we'll have a passenger terminal here. Okay. And now... I want a road coming through the front. Like that. The alley, we'll just... No. Something like this. Good enough for now. We'll have an alleyway connecting the cargo buildings. It's really only for aesthetics. Okay. Now the metro train. We've still got this bridge to come under. And I can't go under it either. Wow, we've got more, look at all that refined oil ready to go out. Love it. We've got loads of steel, which is good. How much plastic do we have? 23, right. It should get better. And there's so many cars using this from the city, and it's not just by people. So this metro, I'm gonna want to move it, so let's build a station first. These trains are, do we have length? 146. And this 160 is fine too. Catenary, yes. We do have a lot of clearance, so if I was to have it from here, so like there, and then by landscape, flatten all of this. Let's see, that works. And then I'll just no, flatten again. We'll bring it all the way out, and then we'll try and smooth bits. These trees need to go. Smooth around here. So now we can do City Street, why not? You go like this, and I want a direct path from there to here. So that connects to the airport. No. I also need truck stop. We'll do 3 and 2, 30. Oh, it needs to be with the main building. Interesting. Okay, so that will go here. How are you, final Colin? There's nothing happening yet. Bridge pillar collision. That works. Okay, so that is what best we can do. Collision. You shouldn't. I don't want you to bow up though. This highway is dead. We want this. Boom. It's our bridge. We'll get the roads back going. So this road is going to something like this. We'll go down a bit. And again, I wouldn't mind going down just a tiny bit. Oh! Ah, you can shift and hold! Wow, I've been playing this game for years and I had no idea that was a thing. I don't want this to... Oh, it's kind of jumping around all over the place, isn't it? Refund. I want flat. If I was to do this... Nope. Stop! It's not that, it's not, yeah, it's not doing very well, so we'll come off there. Try and do the same as here, so if I was even just to, no. Straight through. Do a little dip like the other one. And then like that. Very good. Now demolish these tracks. And then that's what we're doing. In now this bridge will go. And I'm going to, let's curve around some more. And I'm gonna wanna collision. What? Come over. Again, there's no boats coming down here. So we're fine. Oh my days, that's I wonder if bridging over here is what to do now. I think that's what I'm going to do. I like that line though. Maybe this will serve the cargo hub. Oh, that's a nice idea. I like that idea. So what I'm gonna do then is this needs to go up as soon as it can. So something here. I think maybe if we come here and then we can turn around, stay flat. We're aiming for the airport, so do this, then cross. It's working! And then come around. And we've got signal, 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 signal. Even on the bridge. It's a low bridge. The trains are not that heavy. Very good. Sidmouth Metro. You now go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're an airport metro. Now 4 minutes. I don't love that. So you come here. Maybe now we do utilize this second track. I'm gonna let it. No. Can we do it without destroying that building? We can. Okay, and then out you come. Love it. Signal wise. Nope. Where are my signals? So we're gonna have a signal here. Signal here. And a signal here just for fun. 1, 2, 2 now goes on 1. Awesome. So that is our only straight section coming through the city. I like that very much. We're only at 4 minutes. So I'm going to duplicate one train. 3 minutes, we do 400 odd. Very nice. Seems, what's the track speed? 75. These trains are not going that fast anyway, so we're good. Okay, let's migrate these airlines. So Ipswich Airline, manage line, take away 2, add 1, and air fuel, take away 2, add you. And now I want this one. So we're gonna take away 1 and 2, and then I've already got rid of it now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. If I was to make that bright green, just so I can see, there's a lot of greens here. Blue. And then, so you're coming cargo layer 6. We have fuel here. You do cover everything, it's a good spot. I don't think I'm going to migrate to here. Much better. Let's add another one. In fact, let's not, because it's losing a lot of money. I now have people here. Add some oak trees by the highway. Maybe even here. We want to keep the landing strip. Let's add some forest here. And we can't forget to get rid of that horrible greeny yellow color. The only thing is, the airport is always that bright cut grass color. So right here, I think will have to be all asphalt. Doesn't have to be asphalt, but I'll make it asphalt. This can be rocky, or gravel even. Ballast. And the first airplane has landed. Nice. There's our metro. Travel on the highway. Smooth. Still a very lumpy bumpy. What is that? Oh my gosh, look at that. That's hilarious. And you've got no fuel. You also have no fuel. You've completely cancelled out. Do we have fuel waiting at the other side? Yes. Four aircraft. Let's go back here. So, this is Sidmouth. Here we are. In my eyes, Midsummer Norton is a borough of Sidmouth. All these planes! What the hell? Come on, it's going to take a moment to get used to. And yeah, we've got different ones, that's all good. Have we got any people? One person is using this airline. This terminal. I could add a second terminal. So the Ipswich is not even the other side of the map. That's funny. But if we were to look, Ipswich is connected by a metro, which is barely. I mean, it's a metro. This version of Gregor loved the idea of metros, didn't he? This one, we have a passenger line which connects all the way to Bromley. So yes, from Sidmouth Airport to Ipswich, it makes sense. I have the metro goes up to Bournemouth, and then Bournemouth comes and terminates at Painswick. So it's kind of not needed there. People can get to Ealing via other fast services. I think Hoddesdon. It's a bit far though. Brighthouse, Ipswich, North Highcomb's in the mountains, Sandhurst, Blackpool, Bromley, Halstead. This can now go. People are still using these trams. It's gone. It is gone. All of this is now done. Pity for these trams. Because now we have metro. You have 20 people using it. And people are coming off. It's a bit of a walk, but we'll just pretend it's a large terminal. Maybe I could have some of these hex squares. Make things kind of digital feeling. And so 6 people got off there. Can even add some decorative trees. We don't do that often. Singular. Isn't that nice? And then we've got some oak trees. Elderberry bushes. So at least I know people are using the airport. Still no cargo, but we'll see what comes down. Here comes Ipswich Airline. So, yeah, my head is coming around the map now. So people can go to Bournemouth and travel along to Ealing. Ealing has the fuel coming from over there. Painswick is connected by an ICE. Ipswich have a connection already. We have Blackpool, Bromley, Hoddesdon. Hoddesdon is quite close, it's all the way. Where would we fit an airport in Hoddesdon? That's the thing, we've got our own little hub here. For some reason it's a bit overgrown. I don't see where I can fit an airport here. Got loads of bus stops. We've got 1 and 2. Okay, interesting. They overlap each other. Here we have... Ah, look, yeah, we've got that really tight corner. And then we've got 2 trains that shunt things back and forth. Look at that! You wouldn't want to be going over speed there. That is a derailment waiting to happen. So, Painswick, North Highcombe, I mean Bright House. The airport really isn't far away from there. We've got Blackpool, Bromley, but Bromley is really small. They're not receiving any goods at all. Maybe I could deliver food from here. Oh, you're already getting food, but even though... Oh yeah, it does say food. Up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm not sure. Or do we do Painswick? Even though it has its own high-speed train. It's literally 2 stops from Sidmouth. You can go from Sidmouth to Painswick faster than you would be to get the metro plane fly over. Ipswich, Blackpool, Bright House. Bright House has... Wow, they've got loads. Train wise. There is... trains that pass through Ipswich. Bright House Bromley, Bright House Halstead, Bright House Hoddesdon, Sandhurst, Blackpool. That's a long line. So that's a long line. No wonder it doesn't bypass Ipswich. It stops there. That's a slow line, if anything. Bright House to Bromley, slow. Slow train. Bright House Metro. I really want this to come forward and terminate here. And that's all you have. You only have the 1 train, yes. Okay, you've got... There is this as well. People using that side. If I was to configure and add 2 passenger buildings, won't fit. And this is too high. Wow! It is a redevelopment series for a reason. It does have to go down here, otherwise it's Even that's too small. Right, I'm gonna get rid of that. Add a medium size. Does that connect to them both? I think so. It connects to that building. What about alleyway? If I was to do a city street with a bus lane. Oh, whoa, what are you doing? I don't think so. Well, that works though. And then I want to be player ownership. Okay. Now, you have 3 trains. And length 101. So if I was I think to minimize pause the game for a second. Terminus 1, even 120 stop. So if I was to apparently shift or C disables snapping. So if I was to do, I want the platform to be on the other side. To do this, configure and we'll have a little shelter and a step off. I wonder what a building would. That works. So there's a lot of big buildings along this. Tracks. It's already a bridge, which is, no, it's not. I wonder if you'll allow to do. Okay, maybe we'll get a bridge out of this. I'm not sure. We need to remove this. I don't think we will. And this is what, a six lane road, so it's going to be a nightmare to cross. That's if it will even let me. Nope, it won't. Why? That sucks. Can I do this at least? Too much curvature. Gonna have to demolish for now. And let's just go like this. And I want to. So if I was to. Is it gonna bridge over? No, it won't. Well. Still a collision. Let's see what we can do. So. If I wanted to make this bridge, so that becomes a bridge here. And we'll do this. Okay, so oh man, no point in that being a bridge then. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to try and bridge over the metro. The metro tracks. All this. What a shame! This was all developed really nicely. This comes down, connects to the airport. And I'm gonna double down on the passenger aircraft. So we have all these big bridges. It's a shame. I don't think that's gonna work. Too much slope. That's ridiculous. Again, would that work? If I was to do bus lane and tram track. No. Unless we cancel. City street, that is. I mean, look, it comes down so much. So even if I was to remove, look how high up it goes. There's even a tunnel. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that. That's insane. Okay, so we have some challenging terrain. We're going to stay straight along here. How high is that? That's lovely, that's beautiful. And then if we were to come down, come on! Too much slope. So, bridge across. Like that. And then down. UV grass. I suppose this stays as a cul-de-sac. Keep. Can we tunnel underneath it? Oh, that's nice. I guess, actually... Oh, I've already... Yes. And then keep. Or... And just keep for now. We'll fix it all in a sec. So that works. Very good, very nice. And this worked. If I was to do it like this, bus lane, yes. And I'll just keep the bus lane up this whole road. We have cul-de-sac there. Okie dokie. My tramways are screwed up, so... the metro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3, you're coming down on 1. And 5 come up on 2. I love it! Now it's a bit more like a metro. And then you go to Bright House, you go to Hoddesdon Exchange and do that horrific corner. I hate it. Is what it is. I might need a fourth train just to keep it below 3 minutes. But this airline, oh, it's very frequent, so yeah, we're definitely going to need another train on that. Three minutes. Now my tram lines. You are completely broken. So we have this lower part of the city. I'm gonna need bring this down. Upgrade you. So what, you start off, both of them start here. 1, and then you're meant to come to here. I'm not too sure about that. It's okay. Let's. Oh, I don't know. So this is very confusing. So it goes 1, 2, 3. It's got no way of getting down here, I don't think. And there's no way for people to come down here either. I'm wondering. This is where walking paths would be fun. If I was to too much slope. Okay. I mean, if I just bridge that, it works. And that way I would be able to connect to the station. So, okay, I'm gonna have to remove all. We need to make this make sense now. So, I want. Oh, it's made a hill gap there. I want something there. With a bus stop there. That covers everything here pretty much. And we've got the lower level. So I guess that's a truck stop. Do you have things there? You do. I wonder if... Let's remove all of these. I would move the truck stop to here. Or there. Let's put forward. That's a bus. The deliveries. Why did you bus there? What? And that's. Oh my days, what are we doing? You are a passenger. That's a truck. Ipswich. Construction deliveries. Hold on. I guess this could be flat. No harm in it. And then I will move instruction deliveries to here. That worked. Ipswich 4. Manage line. What on earth? Oh my gosh. Remove all. Let's just sell our vehicles for now. So, there's the tram depot. So I have Ipswich Tramway. You go away. Oh, there's another train station here. Oh, of course, that's the Brighthurst. So, I've got all these residentials here and commercials. This will be a destination for a tram, definitely. From here, this needs to be trammed up. And I guess this is insane. I'm not sure. I don't mind that being like that. Like this. You're gonna come all the way down. I feel like you're gonna have to. Trams like traveling in straight lines. So. Straight line. Is that, what is that? Oh, you want a bus lane as well. I don't need the bus lane, you can keep the bus lane. Okay, and I don't exactly want, I mean, oh, that's a long road. Maybe, if anything, this is the bus lane. And we've got a stop there. We have a stop here. So, Ipswich Tramway. Terminal. Station. Here. Up. Why? Oh. I built it on there. Okay, so that's Ipswich Tramway. I guess we could call this upper. And let's demolish this road. This one. And we'll do a wide city street. Like so, like that. Get rid of that. We've got one ways here. What is this? That's crazy. So instead of having a tram, we have the train now. Maybe I'll have a bus connecting the locals to the airport. But for now, there's nothing waiting here anymore now. So get rid of that. That's so funny. So 1. Lower levels, that needs to be tracks. These are all tram light, right? No. And I guess, yes, we will come along to this station. That doesn't need to be trammed. I wouldn't mind this being bus lane. That bus lane. We don't need bus lanes here. For some reason that's all bus lane. So we've got 1. That's meant. What the hell is this? What are you doing? You're supposed to be an outbound highway. Can you go back to being that? With no bus lane. That's okay, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Too much. Okay, let's just... No. You're banned. Okay, so I want to remove the bus lane and the tram track. That's so funny. Can you build tram tracks on motorways? Apparently you can. No. Get rid of all that. Oh, I see. Okay, so it does have to be two-way. Can we do 4? No. But we can do this way, two-way. Cool. Ownership. Yes, please. That's quite the interchange. But if it works, it works. That, oh my gosh. No way. I am just going to leave that for now. Not my priority. Okay, Ipswich 2. Manage line. We're going to start from the same station up the top of the hill. We come down. I've not built any bus stops. I think bottom of the hill. Or here. I think here. And that's a bus. That should be a bus line. So. I also need to make sure normal people can come through. So I think here. Do normal street, bus lane. Do not need tram tracks. Do not need a bus lane. Also do not need that to be 4 lanes. It can just be 2. Too much slope. So that's gonna Go up. Over. Down. Or go down here. I think that's the go down then. Okay, so that bridge is over. That tram's having a bad time. So, have you got anything here? You've got the drop off. So you're turning around. I did get rid of that, didn't I? Maybe I added streets and then a street here. Yay! Lovely. Okay, back to Tramway R. This is going to be the lower, so we've got one here. I will have, so that connects everyone here, it doesn't connect anyone here. These buses gotta go. And we'll have one here, and I guess I'll have a stop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's Ipswich Tramway, Ipswich Lower. Okay, and then I guess a bus. This is what the bus line will do. So what's this one? Can I press play yet? This tram's got nowhere to go. So you're on the lower one. Tools, tram track. If anything, that connects. So you've got somewhere to go. Right, that's working! But I do love. That's gonna go. That's gonna go. That's gonna go. Ah! Of course. That works. You have nothing waiting. That's what I wanted to delete. And keep it light. Lovely. Okay, we're not quite finished yet. Trains can come through here. So this can come all the way down, connect to this station, come in. But if people want to come from up here into the airport, I'm going to want them to come down. So I think I don't want this. Okay, so it still connects to the airport, fortunately, but this one's going to connect here, and then we'll do this. Yes, no, no, not necessary. None of this necessary. So this is my tram network. Not needed. This is my tram network. Loving it. So I will have something up here. That covers everything. So new line, Ipswich 4. Ipswich Central Tramway, Tramway, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you don't necessarily connect to Ipswich halt, but you connect to the airport. I'm going to say airport. Very good, very nice. Now these have frequencies of 100 seconds, so same. Now these are old. These vehicles are old. So that's the Cobra. You carry 45 people. You carry 37. Ambition 68, 64. That's a bit louder. 66. Skoda 68, 64, 69. That's the lowest emission. Speed, not a problem. Doesn't have to be speed, but speedy. Tractive effort could be 80, 80, 80, 80. I think we'll go for the Skodas. Rates have went down a lot. I think I want the rate to be at least 150 or 200. The upper tramway. Add another. That's decent. And then I want to buy a 5. Put that on central. That is 292. Cool. I like that. So now Ipswich has had quite. We've had quite the change. We have 2 lines, an upper one and a lower one, which connects to the sidings. I guess it seems like a suburb. Ipswich. Ipswich suburb. Suburban train. Suburban. Bib bib. Church Lane. I'm going to call this High Point. King Street, sure. Queensway, Green Lane. Let's say Green Avenue. Park Lane. Airport. Annex. Ipswich. Airport Annex. This is live stream material, just going around and naming everything. Ipswich Tram Central. High Street. Sure, that's all commercial stuffs. Okay. Very poor on your emissions. Why? Oh, no way! We've got all these residentials at an airport. Can I land? We can land over the highway, can we? Would that help? I guess people are... Ah, okay, we are landing here as is. Interesting. Well, that sucks. Currently there's not much. And these planes... Was that what we have now? Yeah, Boeing 737. Emission 87. These Bombarders 83. 33, 38. I want large passenger. 38. Scudo 20. The Boeing. About 3, that's 55. Emissions 85. $20, $50, $87, $85. That's 87. That's quieter. We'll replace. Okay, that's very good. And look, we've even got our train coming in there. 13 people. And people are coming off. Heading to the airport. That covers everything down here, that covers everyone here, the suburban train covers everybody here, and then we've got the bridge here, we've got no one waiting. Quite a mental hill. Are they both using the same one? Two. Very good, very nice. And here comes stunning.
Alright, that was a fun episode. We played with some planes and restructured a whole city's tram network. That was a good time. I enjoyed that. If you enjoyed the video as well, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to this newly rebooted channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when the next upload comes. I hope you've had a good time watching this and you've chilled and had a laugh. I've had a laugh and I've had a good time recording and editing this. So thank you very much for watching again, and we will see you in the next one.